military acknowledges big shortcomings with the main gate at Fort Eustis.
Now the General Assembly might pitch in to help out. Here is why. A Joint Base Langley-Eustis spokesperson says the Army post's main gate, quote, does not comply with expected force protection standards. Only 13 News Now military reporter Mike Gooding explains how a state delegate is stepping in.
That is right, Regina and David. We're talking about State Delegate Mike Mullen. He has submitted a budget amendment to purchase some land that will help fix this problem. Mullen says he wants to help Fort Eustis comply with the anti-terrorism and force protection standards of the United States Army.
And right now, I put in a budget amendment to make sure that we can start that process of purchasing the land to be able to get the routes coming in and out of Fort Eustis on a regular basis. And that's something that's a big priority for me, to be able to protect our military right here on the peninsula.
A Joint Base Langley-Eustis spokeswoman, without providing specifics, tells 13 News Now that currently the main gate does not comply with the requirements. But a $700,000 appropriation from the Virginia General Assembly may save the day. The Langley-Eustis spokeswoman says the land purchase would provide sufficient space to fully complete a primary entry control facility, and it would provide a buffer between military operations and the adjacent industrial park. The 8,300-acre Fort Eustis is home to nearly 24 commands, including the U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command and the 7th Transportation Brigade. It houses 22,000 service personnel, family members, and civilians. A total of 5,000 soldiers train at the base annually and, together with Langley Air Force Base, contributes an estimated $2.4 billion to the region's economy. What happens here is important, and Newport News Delegate Mike Mullen wants to do everything he can to help.
You know, one of the things that we're always concerned about is a base realignment commission that's going to be coming probably next year, and we want to make sure that we are as prepared as possible so that we can let the federal government know that we are ready to keep the Fort Eustis alive and growing as much as possible.
Of course, this is not a done deal yet. The General Assembly is still hammering out details on the budget. The session is scheduled to wrap up this Saturday. Reporting live, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.